Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Set 60 Pittsburgh.
I'm going back to you. I'm going
X3, 218, jump.
Bang, 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 bang. Joker, 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 joker.
Check 52.
Now the first carry here for Philip Lindsay. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Greystone, travel. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
57. Mike,
2.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. Over the middle, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
check 24, check 24. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Get it.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Let's go now. 70, Indy. Hey, Charlie.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Let's go deep.
Look, squeeze.
Deep, tight.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Block. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Hey, Echo. Check down.
On 2nd and 12. Lock. Looking right sideline, that's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So that'll back them up 5. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
Hey, exit.
Check 53, Mike. Check 53.
Fair. Go.
Lock gonna throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line.
Ready.
Lock going to bring the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Bravo.
57. Mike, 57.
Ready.
Lock now on 1st down. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust?
Well, this is where you've got to make a decision as a defensive coordinator. Do you really get after the quarterback? Or maybe you tighten down on the receivers, bump them off of their routes, chip away at their timing so things aren't as precise as they've been so far in this game.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. He's to the 10. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Got it. 57 to Mike. 52 Jet Bombers. 52 Jet Bombers.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
57's right. You can't block me. You can't block me. Shit. Watch the shit.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Now to the air. Lock. Forced out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Lock now on 3rd and goal. Screen pass to Lindsey. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. A handoff to Spiller to begin the drive. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Darren Lee there to get him down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
I don't think you got it, son.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They go play action here on first down. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 8-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Toss play to Spiller. 10 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Jet first down.
Actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Darnold now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold. Got a man. It's Brashad Perriman. Brashad Perriman off to the races. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Brashad Perriman, 78 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first.
Undercross. Check the hot read. Hey, check 24. What's 24?
Topper.
25. Check 25. Check 25. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Hatchet. Check it back.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
Here we go again. Check 24. Switch. Big air. Jack. Rush in.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3.
Let's go.
I will remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Mike 57. Coming to you.
Hey!
57's the Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. 57. Mike, 57. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
You're out.
Check three.
Way to go.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll give this to Bell running right. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Just like that. Here we go.
Now a toss to Spiller. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets will extend their lead. Zerline good with a PAT. An update from Buffalo. The Bills have taken the early lead. We'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe we can get this game tied up.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Richmond, Travis. Smooth.
Hey, we gotta get this stop here, D. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
You gonna see me in your nightmare, son. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Check.
Check 99.
Hurry. Let's go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
50, 20. Take it away.
Kill. Turn up.
Hey, wahoo.
Check.
Go. Be crib.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ready? 70, Indy.
53's right. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hey, Delta.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike.
Go.
Hip. Watch the twist. 53.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the slap. Mike, 53. 53, Mike.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. They've gone to the second quarter in Buffalo. And the Bills have taken the early lead. And we'll be sure to keep an eye on that one as we go along here.
Check. 53.
Yes. Rock it. Shoot.
On first down, Locke. Open man here is Hamilton. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Go.
Mike, 57. I got it. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Here we go, D.
5.
57. Mike, 57.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this from 34. And McManus able to put it through. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Darnold on the screen, complete to Spiller. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Bell. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 41-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Kill. Man, Eddie.
Here's Darnold. He's going to look deep for Perriman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman, and it's 3rd down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice, able to get a hand in and tip it away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught. It's Perriman. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. Show a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
57 the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check. Lucky.
This is Spiller. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick: make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you can dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
To throw is Darnold. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 21. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Bell, but he'll work forward for only about a yard. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Yeah, allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold, a screen to Bell. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line. Now a hit and a loose football.
When you kick off and you go downfield and get the ball back, that's what I call a great opportunity.
In a one-score game, I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This is pretty big.
I put a star.
Switch it. Hey, Steve 6. 57's the mic. Rock 57. 5.
Block now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Hey, Charlie.
1st down, Denver.
Mike, 53. Mike. I'm coming for you, son.
Throwing on 1st down. Lock. This is the tight end Fant. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go. 15 run. 15 run.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just drop to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Sam on.
On third down, Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's a loss of 2 yards.
You got bomber. You got bomber.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Hey, Echo.
Need some therapy after this. 57, Mike, 57. They can't hang with us. 57 to Mike, 57 to Mike. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Ready?
Lock gonna go on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, exit.
57's the mic.
Lock now on 1st down. He completes this to Sutton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Lock now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Lock. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sutton. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
80 weapon.
Check 49. He's coming.
Let's go. Get set.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Another run by Lindsey. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8.
Hey.
Check 53's mic. Check 50.
Hey, Zoo.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Get it.
Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. He's got his tight end Fant. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go. 70. Indy.
Switch up. Check 52.
Topper. 5.
They'll run with Lindsey. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game.
Second and goal from the 1.
Rip left, rip left.
They look to throw. It's locked. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Let it break.
50 seconds to Mike.
No game on this defense. No game.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Check safety. Check safety. Check. Crunch.
X3. 218. Jump.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Tight dog. Tight dog. Tight dog. Hit it.
Block now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos.
Yeah, baby.
Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Seventeen 17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is locked. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw. That's caught inside the 20. And DP goes into Jets territory before being taken down. A huge play there for Denver, and even 40 yards. They'll look to throw, and it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. McManus now for the extra point. And now the kick is blocked. And the Jets have got it. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 40, the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. That game's gone final now in Philly. The Chiefs have added on.